Well, we've got a joint use agreement that we've had 60 years plus, and the arrangement is the Navy, as you can see, they're training this morning. We call it touch and go. They come down, they touch the runway, roll just a little, apply power, and go back up. They don't taxi or do a full stop landing, just touch and go. And they practice these students with that landing. We got one coming in over there now. He just touched down. He's applying power, back up. That's the training they do here, Brewton touch and go. But this being a public use airport, it's a municipal public use airport for the civilian traffic. So they have to accommodate any civilian traffic that wants to take off from Brewton or land at Brewton. In our agreement, if you want to taxi out and leave here, or if you're coming in, they call on the radio and announce themselves, and then the Navy goes up to a holding pattern, 1,500 feet, and they just circle until the civilian plane either lands or takes off. And once they clear the pattern, they go back to training. And it's worked. We just virtually never have any trouble with that. It's worked for 60 plus years of the joint use. I'd like to tell the public, and it's one thing I'm very proud of, we're self-sustaining at the Brewton Airport. We're able to generate enough money here with our hangar rentals. We have the agreement with the Navy to do their touch and go, but the Navy takes, they have taken the maintenance of the two long runways, the pavement maintenance and striping. They're getting appropriations now to overlay one runway, and when they get it finished, they'll start appropriation to do the other. And just to give you a feel, that may be a couple of $1 million, and that relieves the state and the city from quite an obligation to keep that pavement up to spec. And that's what one of the things the Navy does to get for the use of the field, for their training use. And I'll say this, our runway is 150 feet wide. There's an equivalent of 12 miles of county road in those two runways. But the Navy takes care of that as far as pavement, and then when they pave it, they also restripe it. It's quite a job. The striping on that is quite an effort. With what the Navy gives us and what we generate in our hangars for the period of time, 20 plus years that I've been responsible, the airport's always ran in the black, and we create enough money to even to make, when we get a grant, do our match, state or federal match out of the airport funds. What that means to the citizen is basically you got a free airport. The Brewton Airport does not require or have to use funds out of the general fund. So when you, as a citizen, when you look at what goes on out here, it doesn't cost you, the tax-paying citizen, anything. We generate the funds, and you've got let's call it a free airport. And that's something that I take pride in.